Tails picks up a win. He is back. And you know, God knows what the future's now going to hold for Tails. But whatever it is, it's in CXWI. And that's the important... Hey!
I'm not surprised.
Blazer Kid! Not an assault! Blazer Kid, he lost the match! So now he's going on this assault! Oh God! Oh, look at this! Ah, flapjack! Oh, and Blazer Kid just being an absolute sore loser! And further cementing his insanity. Oh, look at this! You too! Oh, thank God Mewtwo got out there! Blazer Kid immediately notices Mewtwo and retreats.
Well, you got no choice.
Look at Blazer Kid, he's not acting as if he won the match. I can assure him right now, he hasn't won. You see Tails and Mewtwo. They're standing strong right now. Well, bottom line is this, Tails has won the matchup.
And is back.
Well, we'll be seeing Mewtwo later tonight, as he'll take on Zavok. That, of course, will follow the women's title match, in which we will be seeing Alyssa defend against three #1 contender. Hey, look out! The EXE virus!
What does the... Oh!
The EXE virus!
I think I know what this is about.
Lay a shot on the Tails!
I think I know what this is about.
Well, we know about the EXE virus. He's the enforcer for Mewtwo's match later tonight.
No, he attacked Tails, not Mewtwo.
Well, I think it's just a way of trying to psych him out or something, but Tails is back up.
This, you know the history between the EXE virus and Tails. That's why I pointed that out, not the whole enforcer situation.
That's an interesting thought. Okay, people, we now move on. The women's title is on the line.
And this should be an interesting one.
Alyssa, you know, she came into CXWI at the Hyperlink pre-show and was on kind of a losing streak when she came in. She got a win over Crazy Amy Blazzago, but then wasn't really getting anywhere. All of a sudden, this Dark Family persona comes in and she wins the women's gold. Of course, two of the individuals in that match who she won it in a fatal 4-way match, and two of those individuals are in this match again, Tavion and Samus Aran Yuhas. But this time Alyssa goes in, the defending women's champion. And here comes, of course, the you could call her the Empress of the Disciples of the Ark, if you want to give her that name. That, of course, being Tavion. Of course, a lot of people have been talking about the Disciples of the Ark and supposedly their link to what Shadow refers to as the Cabinet. Supposedly, the Disciples are all part of that Cabinet. However, we don't know that much about what Shadow. I don't really know that much about what Shadow has got in mind or what really this Cabinet is.
I think I know, because I have spies all over the place. Now you're going to question me.
Well, so does everyone else.
Yeah. So it's not.
Everyone's got spies all over the place. Well, anyway, people, Tavion in the ring, one of the more dangerous of the women's division. Well, here comes the well, this is the underdog in this match, Amy Rose.
Now, well, let's point something out. Amy Rose somehow pulled off an upset victory, managed to get herself into this match, but is still not a favourite.
She picked up an upset win by pinning Samus as well. Of course, following a match, following another match, but she lost. Shadow still decides that she is worthy of being the number one contender. Of course, he announced this during the wedding of Austin and Samus. Here is Amy Rose. And Amy, a major opportunity for her right now.
Here comes the odds-on favourite.
Absolutely got to be a favourite with the bookies, and I believe with the predictions, she is predicted to be the favourite. Samus Aran Juhas. Of course, she got this as a wedding present from Shadow.
Unique
Shadow
one.
awarding Samus with this shot at the women's title, along with Tavion and Amy Rose. What a wedding gift it would be for her to win the women's gold. And then if she were to see Austin later retain against Assad. But let's see what happens. You see Samus going right after Alyssa. Of course, when Alyssa first joined CXWI, Samus was one of her close friends.
Now they're bitter enemies.
Yeah. And this, of course, followed what happened really with the forming of the Dark Family. Pretty much Alyssa turned her back on Samus. Nice backdrop there by Tavion. One! Only a one count there against Samus. So you've put your odds on Samus to be the one to win this.
I'm going with the two former champions, in all fairness.
So Samus and Tavion.
Yes, because experience edge of holding that gold.
Well, of course. Oh, you see there, Amy Rose
Then
with the
again,
chair shot.
Amy Rose has pulled off amazing upset victories recently. So
Of course, there was one point where she was in line for a shot at the women's title
this is
during the World Tour. Yeah,
this is why I'm torn.
Yeah,
because the fact
she
is,
wasn't. What? Of course, it was during that match in which she was trying to win a number one contendership spot, but she would suffer a back injury at the hands of crazy Amy Bazargo. And once again, I'll say it. It's a back injury that she has never ever recovered from. She is still got to be favouring that back. And you see right there the way she was holding it. Oh! See Samus there with an elbow, but Alyssa moving out of the way. Of course, interestingly, Alyssa the only original in this one. You've got Samus Aran Juhas. You've got Tavion. And you've got Amy Rose.
stating the obvious.
Yes. See right now, look at Samus. That's a very good suplex.
Yeah, but then again, you can have someone who can do 1,000 voices, and you still won't be stating the obvious.
Well, that's kind of the problem you get when you're having to deal with that kind of situation. And
Well,
that's just one of them.
And I wasn't even referring to you.
I
That was
know.
a reference to someone else.
I know.
Who is quite famous for being one of the weirdest female voices who can do 1,000 others.
Oh, you mean that guy off of Britain's Got Talent who only does female impersonations and Louis Spence?
No.
Oh. I never
A
actually.
YouTuber,
I
another
never,
YouTuber.
Oh yeah, I never watched the final, to be honest, of Britain's Got Talent because I'd lost interest.
So did everyone else.
I mean, don't get me wrong, David Williams is very funny. P.S. Last night's Soccer Aid, Jamie Theakston,
Don't spoil it. I haven't watched it. I got it recorded. Don't spoil it.
I think I already have.
The rest of the world won, didn't they?
Yep.
Oh, you idiots.
I'm not gonna say who scored or how much by though. So you can still look for that kind of stuff.
Because I went out yesterday for a meal with my family, so I missed it.
There was one little tradition though that didn't happen.
Gordon Ramsay didn't get his ass kicked.
Well, yes, but that wasn't the one I was talking about.
Oh.
David Seaman didn't get looped by a celebrity.
Ah.
It's usually a tradition that David Seaman get looped. Oh, nicely done there by Tavion. Oh, by the way, when I say looped, I mean like chipped. You know, like how you chip the ball over. I'm just trying to explain this to like our American viewers who probably, when they think football, they think, try, hut! I sounded like Scott Steiner when I did that.
Scott Steiner doing math.
Oh, don't go back into that shit.
Oh, I reckon Austin Yuan.
Oh, clothesline down to hit Amy.
By the way, I reckon the only person who understood that Thousand Voices joke will be Austin Yuan. If he doesn't, I'm going to have to question.
Well, following this match, people, we will see Mewtwo take on Zavok. And of course, the EXE virus is the enforcer.
But what sort of an enforcer is he going to be?
Oh! And Amy Rose delivering slaps. Right to the head of Tavion. And outside deduct the outside, and Amy not hesitating to go for weapons. Of course, she is very good with a hammer. But right there she had brass knucks, and Tavion now using them. And right now, decapitation clothesline. And Tavion now, another one to Alyssa. Now looking for complete domination of this one. Samus not going to give it to her. Nicely done.
Every time you say domination, I think of Mario Party 4.
Why?
Minigame.
Huh. Look at this! Screw attack! The screw attack! A cover! And it's Amy who makes the stop. And Amy tried to cover on Samus. Only a 1 count. That was never going to work. Amy's going to need to do a lot more damage than that. Alyssa there trying to sneak one, but that did not work. OMG right now.
Did you just say OMG instead of oh my god?
Yes, I did. That's the thing, I usually like to speak in text. LOL. I'm amazed you didn't notice that. Oh, nice superplex there. By Samus.
I'm trying to avoid it.
Did you have to say that in a weirder way? I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to avoid it. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. See right now. Oh, nicely done there by Samus.
All I'm going to say is...
Well, have you never heard of it? It is the best, worst film of all time.
There's quite a few.
Oh no, this one takes the cake. It is so bad, it's good. It is the Plan 9 from outer space, but it's the more modern version for this. Well, there again, there's probably been a whole load of films that could fill the void, but The Room, it's just so... It's actually so much fun.
By the way, Austin Yuaz is probably just destroying his laptop or his phone right now.
Well, we're not making the references in his match, though.
In Samus's match.
Yes, I know. So you're like, oh, and the two of Alyssa and Amy collide.
Thank God we haven't got a camera up, because I can see his face right now. He is raging.
Where is... Oh, there he is. Why is he up there? That's just surveying the action, I guess. Oh! Well, there we go, and his wife is in this match, so... But there we go, I don't think Triple H would do the same thing.
Ouch. That's all I need to say about that.
He wouldn't do it because it's not best for business. Oh, and Alyssa pulling Tavion's hair there. Now laying the shots in. And Alyssa right now. Really starting to dominate Tavion, but... Look over in the other corner as Samus there lands a shot to Amy. Nice Luves there by Tavion. Look at Samus! That's a screw attack!
That's a spine buster.
You want to come? Oh, and immediately Tavion stops it.